the stats every minute. I'm doing my part, I'm paying attention, and I play my position.
It's Crypto Lightsaber back with another video, guys. We're going to talk about Warren Finance. You might have seen me talk about this in my previous video, and we were expecting this to go live. This is now live on Postchain. Okay, guys. Now, what is Warren Finance? If you guys remember Carol Protocol, okay, Carol Protocol is a staking dApp that kind of changed the game a little bit when it came to the whole bonding type of staking. Okay, guys, over on Chain, and this is still running. This is still on Chain. It's also on the Binance Smart Chain, but basically it is a fork or an updated, more interesting version of Carol. And not only is it not on Chain, Warren is actually on Postchain. Okay, guys, so Warren is, we talked about this in my previous video. We went through some of the details. If you didn't watch that video, I do recommend you go and check that out. It was like a 20-minute video, guys, and we covered not all of the bases, but quite a lot of bases on Warren Finance. Okay, so go and check that out in my previous video if you want to know a little bit in a little bit more detail what this is all about. Okay, guys, not only that, but this is actually a project where one of our fellow influencers, Moonshot Max, is on the team. So shout out Moonshot Max. Yeah, he's doing his thing, and you know, he's a post-chain degen, just like all of us are. Okay, guys, and this is why he chose, I'm guessing why he chose to launch on Postchain, is cheap fees, all that sort of stuff. Similar to what you get on Chain. Okay, guys, but Postchain is obviously, you know, there's a lot more DeFi kicking off on Postchain, in my opinion. You know, we have Post Drip, things like that. Okay, guys, so Postchain's a little bit more of a DeFi center, in my opinion. We see a lot more activity over there, so it would make sense to launch something similar on Postchain, and here we have Warren. Okay, guys, now some of your OG whales are talking about this. If we go over to YouTube, you've got people like, you know, Stunner Breezy talking about Warren, for example. Okay, let's just type in Warren Finance, or let's just type, yeah, Warren Finance. So you've got your Stunner Breezes, your Moonshot Maxes. Okay, guys, obviously I'm going to tune into Moonshot Max's videos on this because he's on the team. Okay, guys, but yeah, you've got people like Stunner Breezy. Let's just pull up his video. He's super bullish on Warren. Okay, guys, and if you don't know who Stunner Breezy is, he's a huge drip whale when it comes to DeFi, or at least a circle that we rotate in. He's quite a big name and brings a lot of eyes and ears onto these sorts of degen DeFi projects. Okay, guys, so that's a bullish sign for this project. Of course, he's in the protocol. So yeah, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how, or we're going to show you how to make a bond in this protocol. Okay, again, if you're familiar with Carol Finance, you're probably going to be already aware of how to do this. All right, guys, but there is a referral side to this as well. What you want to do is make sure you add a referral address here. I'm not sure whose that I added to make my bond, you know, because I had to test this out before so I could show you guys, right? So a few days ago when this went live, I made a very small bond just to test this out, and be aware a lot of people are waiting for their bonds from private sale and things like that. So many of us are waiting for airdrops of our bonds over on from the team. Okay, but yeah, that's another, you know, many of you will probably be aware of what's going on there. All right, guys, but ultimately we're going to show you how to make a bond. First things first, so there's already 436k over 436k TVL, or total liquidity, whatever you want to call it, locked into the contract already in just 2 days. That's $500,000 almost, guys. So that is super bullish for this protocol. You know, some protocols struggle to get even 100k in the first few days, so very bullish for Warren. All right, guys. And if you want to earn your 2.4% daily, which increases as you hold by 0.05%, again, what I'd recommend is jumping into the tokenomics, okay? And it explains a lot of that stuff over here in the documents. But yeah, basically you get a hold bonus by 0.05%. You get a personal bonus. The more liquidity that you add, you get additional bonuses there. There's liquidity bonus, basically what goes into the protocol. As that increases, your daily income increases by 0.1%, and your base rate is 2%. So that's how I'm up to the 2.44% of my very small allocation into this project. All right, guys. But ultimately, in order to get into this project, you're going to be using the DAI WPLS or post chain pair. Okay, guys. So this is basically an LP token. Now you can pair this up yourself over on PulseX. Okay, but there's no need for that, because all you have to do is come over here on the DApp and zap it in. Now there's gonna be, if you go over onto Deck Screener, okay, you're gonna see a few warrant tokens, okay, guys. But what you want to do is completely ignore these. This is how you get wrecked, because these are not the tokens, okay, guys. The only place you're going to be buying it from is right here on the DApp. Okay, you can see the price of the token right here is a 0.1, just under 1.5 cents. Okay, so that's where you're going to track the price at the moment. Okay, I don't believe there's any chart for this at the moment. Okay, so don't go looking on Deck Screener and, you know, market buying anything over here on your wallet. All right, guys, stick with the DApp. Take it from me, just stick with the DApp. Okay, guys, and they do have more things coming, which will probably be explained in further videos. But ultimately, how to buy this token. Okay, so you're gonna zap in. You can literally come and press this button right here, and you can zap some PLS in to this, and it will basically create your LP tokens for you. Okay, guys, it's as simple as that. Okay, now once you see your LP tokens show up here, you're literally just gonna, you know, decide however much of your LPs you want to make. For example, 10%, 50%, or whatever, and then basically you approve that. Okay, guys, and then once you approve that, you'll be able to get some warrant tokens. Now, one thing I need to mention is that when you buy it through here, okay, you actually get an additional 30%. Okay, you get an additional 30% worth of warrant tokens to play with. All right, guys. So even if you don't want to stake your bond, okay, if you stake your bond, you're gonna get the additional rewards over on the DApp. Okay, but if you just want to create the bond and you think, you know what, it's 40 days or 30 days, okay, you're gonna get an additional percentage on that. If you just hold it for that amount of time, you'll be able to claim it back after the 30 or 40 days with your additional 30% or whatever. And if the price of the token goes up, of course, gains. Okay, guys, so you can choose between 30 days and 40 days, but you know, if you choose 30 days, you get a little bit less. Okay, if you choose 40 days, you get a little bit more. 20 days option is not available at the moment. Okay, guys, but yeah, ultimately, I'm going to stake this. I'm going to show you how to stake this anyway. So I believe that when you stake it, it's basically locked in, and you get your return on investment through your dividends. Okay, guys, so we're going to do a 40-day bond at the moment because it gives me a little bit more in warrant. Okay, so yeah, it's as simple as clicking the button now. Okay, guys, so we've chosen our amount, 10%. We're going to choose 40 days. Okay, we're going to click get tokens, and then that should populate my wallet with some warrant. Okay, once that goes through, and then all we're going to do is, once that approves, which should just be a few seconds, right? Okay, so once that transaction has confirmed, we're literally going to go over to the staking DApp, and then you will see your bond populated over here in the staking dApp. Okay, guys. So then you select the bond. Okay, now one thing I forgot to say actually is after you've approved, you might want to put in the referral address for whoever it is that you're using to refer. Okay, guys. I'll leave my link in the description, so you can use my referral. Okay, pop that over here, and then basically when people use your referral, okay, so if you are going to be referring people as well, you basically get I'm not sure what the percentage is, but there are different levels. No, it's up to 10%. Okay, up to 10% on referrals. Okay, so you get a little bit of referrals when people use your link. Okay, guys. So for those of you that have got teams or have got communities, there you go. Okay, guys. So literally come over, you select your bond, and then you basically stake your bond. Wait for the approval, and wait for the approval, and then once that goes through, we will then have another, there we go, we will have some more warrant stakes. It's as simple as that. So that will pay me out over here, and you basically come over here and you can sell, you can rebond it and increase your stake, or you can just hold it. Okay, guys, as you hold it, it will basically go up by 0.05% on a daily basis every 24 hours that you do not claim. Okay, guys, so literally mirrors the way that Carol Finance works. Again, if you don't know what Carol Finance is, there's plenty of videos, plenty of people that have been speaking about that. It's available on Base Chain and Binance Smart Chain. Okay, guys. But I went very minimally into this, into Carol. I do have a little something in there. Ultimately, we're talking about Warren. Okay, guys. So Warren, that's really all I've got for you. That's how it works. Okay, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to leave my link in the description. Again, this is live. What I recommend is you jump into the Telegram. Okay, guys, this is where it's all going down. This is where you're going to get all the information. A bunch of people are making videos about it. Scott the Investor, Moonshot Max. Again, plenty of people are talking about this project at this stage. Okay, guys, and I expect that probably more people will be talking about it. And again, people are waiting for those bonds to drop. So once people get their private sale allocations as well, probably see a lot more content, a lot more shilling on this project. Okay, guys, so jump into the socials, become a community member. That's really all I've got for you in this video, guys. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, tick the little bell for notifications, like the video, which helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in the very next video.